Hey everybody, I'm Derek and
I'm Zach.
So we figured we'd do up a video just explaining everything that we're going to be doing with Twisted Gear Studios and our content in the coming year. As we all know, the last 2 years has been quite brutal for everybody.
It sucked.
Yeah, definitely. So it's been harder for us to be able to maintain the level of content that people got used to, mainly because we couldn't get together to do our recordings, was the major issue. We did try to look at doing it remotely, but the quality wasn't the same. It just didn't end up being the same. And honestly, I'm really particular, and I really like to play the game in person. That might sound however it is to some people, but I really like to sit down, get the reactions, gauge how I'm running a story that way. But I'm going to kick it over to Zach just to go over a couple things about timelines, because he is the wizard when it comes to, well, you're the one who does the editing. You're the one who does the editing and all the computer-based things. So I think it's a perfect segue.
Yeah, so as of right now, we were finally able to get some games recorded. Talked about a little bit of that a couple of months ago. It was just a matter of getting together and finally getting enough episodes recorded in advance that we wouldn't be tripping over ourselves by, hey, we've recorded 2 episodes, let's go, and then we have to stop again, because, I mean, between our 2 jobs, it's a problem. I specifically am supposed to work when everyone else is free. That's literally the nature of my job. So it's been tough to coordinate that. Actually, one of the reasons why our monthly show for Ko-fi subscribers was delayed was because at the time I was unemployed, and as soon as we had an episode, we started posting, and then I started getting work again, and then we just started catching up. So we didn't want that to happen to all the other shows that was happening too. However, and in this month, our computer got upgraded, which is great, except it was delayed and getting returned to us. So now that's not happening. So we got a new computer coming. It'll allow us to start editing again, so we'll be ready for the new year. That being said, that does mean that it's official. The call will be coming back on Tuesday, January 11th, and it's going to be back to its regular every other Tuesday schedule. Spacers is going to be the following Tuesday, January 18th, and then it's going to follow its regular every other Tuesday schedule alongside the call. The last Thursday, January 27th, will be Forgotten Lands. Will be back. The 4th show that we had going on, which was like a strange radio play recap. It's like a love letter of mine. I love that one. It's a personal pet project. Again, at the time that I started it, I was unemployed, and I thought that writing a 40-page script and voicing and editing a month would be fine.
Spoiler alert, it's not fine.
It wasn't fine.
No.
So that one's gonna kind of be converted into like a pet project, and I'll post it when they're ready each time. So those will get posted randomly, in and amongst all the other things that I'm doing now that work came back with a vengeance. It's like getting caught up of 2 years of not working in a theater. All of our video content, so like we used to live stream the edits, and a bunch of other stuff and other ideas that we have for video content, that's whatever we have left of that will come back in March once this theater contract I'm currently on is done. So we'll be doing those again, which leads us into our Ko-fi rewards.
So we're going to change the way our reward system, staring at him, getting that nod, change the way our reward system works in Ko-fi. Now, I'd like to preempt what we're going to talk about now by the rewards we had in place for Sanity, the call, because that's my game. Our game, but the game I run.
His game.
Yeah. When it comes to the sanity bonuses, the bonus dies, being able to turn things out, I believe, the option was there for people to send idea for character names or characters in general. I'm going to hold true to all that, of course. The thing is that we had a bit of outstanding support, so there was so much sanity, so as not to break the game. I'm not going to give it in a big chunk. I'm going to do it story-wise to make sure that somebody doesn't end up with like 90 sanity. Nobody wants that. People want Agatha to look at things and go crazy. That's basically an Althea.
It's
if
true.
she keeps doing what she's doing.
Oh God.
Yeah. Stay tuned for new episodes of that crazy.
Oh, she's so
She's not dumb. She's extremely intelligent.
inquisitive.
Yeah, curiosity,
She's
right?
so inquisitive.
Hey, and that's fine. That is fine. Now but when it comes to the new reward system,
Yes. So instead of we were kind of basing our Ko-fi structure off of a template that we actually were thinking about doing with a Patreon, but we liked Ko-fi better, and then just didn't change the plan. So instead of having like a bunch of small monthly rewards, also shipping right now is atrocious. So stickers and keychains, we still have a bunch, and they'll still be up on the shop when available. But once they're out, they're out. We're going to be focusing more of our merch stuff on our Stream Elements page on our main website. So t-shirts, mugs, mouse pads are a thing we're going to start doing soon. Sweaters, zip hoodies as well. Rob was really interested in doing some character art zip hoodies, so that would be cool.
that would actually be awesome. Yeah.
Comment and let us know if that is a thing that you're interested in or other design ideas. But large scale goals, we'll still have our syndication goals every month because that guarantees that we can pay to have the shows exist. But we're going to be focusing on having large scale goals that carry over multiple months. Like the first one we're going to have up front is once we hit $2,500 over the course of however long it takes to get there. Once we hit $2,500, we'll be adding video to the podcasts. And we're going to be very, very transparent up front about any of the stuff that we're using that money for, because it's all going to be going back into the shows. So anytime we set a goal, it's going to be to purchase this so that this can happen. If you have other suggestions and recommendations of things you would like to have added to shows, let us know, and then we'll set those as goals as well.
It's amazing we even know each other. It's amazing that we can meet together and have a coffee. It's shocking. How, he lives a 5-minute walk away, and I see him around once a week because of our work schedules.
Once
Right?
a week? No, we don't see each other. We see each other once every 3 months. Maybe.
I don't want them to feel sad for us. Okay? They
That's sad.
They don't
Once
need
every
to,
3 months.
They don't need to feel sad for us. Okay?
Oh, you don't want them feeling sad
No,
for us.
no.
We meet once a week.
Yes. Well, texting counts.
Oh, does it? We
Yeah.
text once a week.
Yeah, we text.
that does happen. We do text once a week.
So I figure we can maybe go over. I'd like to take a moment to go over some of the other gaming podcasts or other systems that I'd like to like to try to run.
This is good. This is dope. This is good.
So, as everyone knows, I'm a huge fan of Call of Cthulhu, the gaming system. I've been playing it in a long period of time. It really enables you to tell a really immersive story, and it doesn't. But there's another system that sort of exists alongside of Call of Cthulhu, although it's done from a different company than Chaosium, or at least now it is Delta Green. Which is a system I've played a few times over the years, and I just really enjoy it. I was a huge fan of X-Files growing up.
Yeah.
And that type of show, and what I really like about Delta Green is the idea of it taking place in the 90s. I'm quite familiar with the 90s because I'm old. Well, it is. 2050 is closer than 1990 is.
Don't be giving me that kind of temporal.
I'm just
shit.
saying. I'm just really looking forward to running that X-Files type of system. Although the atmosphere and theme I use, or the way it ends up being, I have no idea where it's going to end up, and that's it. And that's most I can say about that. So I'm hoping next year to get some games in of Delta Green, and that we can get that content out to you, and hopefully you enjoy it as much as you enjoy the Call and Spacers. And the other shows we have, I'm just really bad memory.
Yeah, well, the other thing is we're going to be, the goal, correct me if I'm wrong, is from now on, whenever we do a new arc, between arcs, you're going to do one of those one-shots.
Yes.
The idea?
Yeah. So, probably, that.
I got you.
Yeah, this is great. So basically, when I finish up this arc of the Call, and because the end of the arcs have been, because of the pandemic, we've had to stop at certain points where I wouldn't have normally stopped at. But that's just the way it goes. Maybe in a few years they'll finally get to this over Twilight Lodge. Maybe. I hope. but we'll see.
Spoilers. The episodes we recorded, we still haven't made it to the Silver Twilight Lodge.
Well,
and I'm well aware that the last episode you all heard, we were outside the Silver Twilight Lodge. We're still not here.
Yeah, they were their mistake. They actually found.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, but I could.
Another game.
Oh, there's this other game. It's called Mothership.
Yeah.
It just speaks to me. I'm really interested in trying it. It's another percentile-based system.
Take Call of Cthulhu and the Alien RPG and you put them together.
Yeah, it was a Kickstarter, and I was looking through the influences that they had to for this game. Now, it's a box set that's coming in. That's not really relevant. But the game, an earlier edition of the game, does exist from a few years ago, and it made the convention circuit, and it was quite deadly, scary. But their influences were like Alien, The Thing. Anyone who listens to my stuff knows I love The Thing.
Yeah,
I just do. I do. It's so good.
It's the best movie ever.
I'm not gonna get into that.
What if? Here's an idea. Okay.
Is it an idea?
It is.
Okay.
Okay. There's one I haven't mentioned that has already been an idea, but there's a new one. So I'm gonna start with the old one first, then the new one. Okay. One of the monthly goal ideas that I would like to add in, other than purchasing things, is if we hit certain goals, we do like spin-off one-shots, like Christmas at Althea's house.
Oh my god, that is you never talked to me about this.
I never talked to you about this?
That would be
funny.
or how about this one? Seriously, I just got one in my mind.
Halloween on the Meteor?
No. How about? Well, yeah. Of course. But how about that each of the cast members who are playing the characters, so the staff at Althea's mansion.
Oh my god!
It's like
all the stuff's happening.
And this little mini arc of just like what?
Yeah. Why is this happening? Why do I work here?
I never thought about that. That would be so cool.
My original new idea was actually doing the what ifs.
That's interesting.
Maybe we just do like little one shots that. So what if?
Oh my god,
they all got blown up.
We should keep doing this.
This once a month would be a great idea.
Yeah, especially if we do maybe a live stream component, so we can take questions and sort of talk to people. I find it much easier to interact with people than to if you can tell watching this, I'm not a huge fan of scripts because I'm not good at it.
I had a script. I spent, just so that you're aware, I haven't told him this, I spent 2 hours writing a script for this, and then he comes over, he's like, nah, we don't need a script. I was like, well, what do you mean we don't need a script? I got a teleprompter and everything. I got a little teleprompter. He's like, nah, that stuff's shit.
Well, it's not that it's... Yes.
Yeah.
I just like it. I find this easier. We should end this now? You didn't end it, did you?
No, I didn't. Happy holidays!
Yay!